Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm your host, Gabbo Say So, and we back with another one. Also, catch me on Twitch at Gabbo Say So, because we out there streaming on another platform as well. Yo, we got the most dangerous Fear Factor challenges. Yo, Fear Factor is one of those 90s classic shows. My 90s babies, y'all could relate with me. It was just a reminder of like the Attitude Era when everything kind of seemed like, yo, it was just so much more raw than it is now. I feel like things are like PC'd and watered down because of, you know, mental issues and stuff like that, and things for your kids. Well, back in the day, they didn't give a damn. Fear Factor was one of those shows. They will bury you alive, they will submerge you in water, they will put snakes, roaches, and rats on your neck. I'm talking about a show that their driving force was to create trauma, and we loved it. Back when Joe Rogan, before Joe Rogan was who he was today, he was the host. I'm gonna take a trip down memory lane, man. I missed this show. I'm not sure if it's still on. I do remember it being on a couple of years ago. Ludacris was the host, but come on, bro. If it wasn't Joe Rogan, it wasn't the real thing. So we're gonna get into the most dangerous Fear Factor challenges, and I'm telling you, I would do none of these shits for money. Cap.
Joe Rogan was a hit podcast host, and after Ludacris was a hit rapper, they were hosts of a show called Fear Factor. Do not try any of these at home. I'm watching for medical accuracy and information.
Yeah, look at these.
Oh my God. Worst fear alert of my life. Oh my God. Forget about the little
Scorpions?
pinchers. The tail just going. Oh my God, tries to put them in there?
That's
They're
kinda
biting
crazy.
her hand. No.
That's kinda crazy,
If aliens were
bro.
ever to come down to Earth and see this, they would feel pity on us.
One of you will be bound by your wrists while covered in over 100,000 bees.
They
100,000.
did
Your
people
partner
dirt.
is going to have to eat 20 live bees.
I'm more afraid for the bees.
3, 2,
What did the bees do to deserve this? Oh my God, I would have a full... Forget panic attack, this is dangerous. Getting stung by bees causes localized inflammatory response. If you have an anaphylactic reaction, you could die.
They didn't care back in the
All
day.
right, here comes the first bee down the
Oh my
hatch.
God, what happens when you eat a bee? Can it sting you, or are those stingless bees?
Round that hat.
That's it. Nice.
Okay, she's not out of harm's way yet. It's not nice. How do you get them off of her? Did she get stung? Show me a sting.
They didn't show removing them entirely.
Huh,
wow.
I wonder. I wonder if those were stingless bees.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, being submerged.
Come on, bro. In a
Worst
cage.
feeling ever. These challenges always scared the life out of me because if they like drown, they're gonna need life support quick. And remember, when you're doing chest compression on someone who's drowning, very different than doing chest compressions at people who are on land. You only need to do hands-only CPR if you find someone down on land. But drowning, you need to give rescue breaths. Start with rescue breaths.
Hold on, Marissa's in trouble.
I
Marissa's
didn't
in
even know
trouble.
that.
Oh no.
Breathe. They are struggling to breathe.
Yeah, it's hard to breathe because all the little things are going in your mouth.
That's 2 more wing nuts.
She's just breathing. She's not even participating in
Yeah,
the
she's
task.
good.
She's like, I'm just gonna live here. Oh, this is scary. What's about to happen?
This
I
one
get
actually
like
looks
a
lit.
little bit anxious, like if I do look down.
Normal human emotion. This is not a phobia. You're hanging off like a spider at the bottom of a helicopter and you're afraid. Normal
This was
fear.
not too bad,
Nothing
though.
medically wrong with this.
Now she's going for the ripcord. She got the last knot.
Oh, she's out of here.
Oh, what is this, a bungee jump off a helicopter?
It's a
That feels
bungee
dangerous.
jump.
Can you imagine if she just like bungee jumped all the way over the helicopter onto the blades? That would have been an evil. Bungee jumping is dangerous
man,
because
wicked.
that recoil can cause like snapping of the neck if it's not secure, and you know snapping of the neck is never ideal.
Inside this box are over 500 bull testicles.
I watched this episode with my parents when we
Bull
came as
nuts.
immigrants.
How much they gotta pay you to put bull nuts in your mouth? Like, this is what we were doing back in the 90s, bro.
Russia, and we're like, what is happening in America?
On go, your partner is gonna smash their face into this box of testicles.
On nationwide television, your partner has to smash their face into a box of testicles. I don't even know if there's any harm here, like medically. What if the cow had an
Rogan enjoyed
STI?
every minute of
Maybe
this.
that could be a problem. Like an epididymitis. This is what an epididymitis looks like.
Your partner will then have to spit out that testicle into the testicle receptacle.
What 5-year-old made this stunt?
Ew,
All right,
son.
Missy, she's got a testicle.
Oh, going from upside down.
Very nicely done.
When you're changing position
That
like
is a
that, the blood flow is
crazy
going to your
challenge,
brain, then it's going to
bro.
your feet, to your brain. That could be really disorienting.
You got it. We're not losing.
We're
You
not
got
losing.
nuts
This poor
going from
dude
one
is
mouth to the next.
getting drowned with bull nuts in his mouth. Only in America.
And he's going upside down in water. Yo,
What are we drinking? Tomato juice?
Habanero.
Oh, spicy sauce?
All in there, all in there, all in
Oh,
there.
did he just throw up?
It tastes like Jean-Claude Van Damme punched me in my throat.
Jean-Claude Van Damme got his butt kicked in real life. At least do like Chuck Norris or something.
Oh, he picked all really, really hot peppers. Come on, baby. So this is gonna hurt.
You got a drink?
As soon as
Come
it
on,
got
bro.
in my throat, I felt it.
The capsaicin right there is just bounding to the receptors, making it feel like burning
man, that was
damage
in
is
somebody else's
happening.
mouth,
You're getting
though.
full-on inflammatory response, swelling, sweating. Ah.
I can't let him down. My body isn't going to agree with what's going on.
Yeah, it's not gonna agree. And you know what? It's gonna burn on the way out too. Oh look, there's Bear.
I ain't gonna front. Every young kid's
that's
trauma
a
is getting
scary
hawked down by a dog, bro.
Oh my god. I assume that's a puncture-proof vest, but you would still feel the pressure and get severe bruising. You could even fracture a bone this way.
You made it through.
Did she make it? That was the worst
made it through.
anticlimactic ending. You made it through. She almost lost her arm.
You doing to people for money?
Oh, right in the bull testicle. Would you ever bite a person's arm like that? I would never do that.
Safety officer will release a canister of gas. You must see how long you can stay in the building.
Interesting, tear gas. Okay, so most tear gas
gas.
isn't actually gas. It's like aerosolized solids or liquids that cause maximal irritation. It's like bromo something that cause mucous membrane disruption. Nausea, visual changes. There's actually long-lasting effects to tear gas. That's why they really try and avoid using it. Yeah, it's very irritating to the airways. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh. You could have a full-on asthma attack, respiratory distress. Oh.
I've never been exposed to tear gas. I know how bad it is. You know, like it's tear gas, right? But I've never been exposed to it, so I can only imagine what's going on. Like, let me know in the comment section if you ever been tear gas. I've been pepper sprayed. Like, I feel like, you know, we've been exposed to pepper sprays and shit like that. But tear gas, damn.
She's gonna need to get washed. She could throw up. It doesn't end there. Like, she needs to take a full decontamination shower.
One of you will be strapped into this electric chair.
Okay, why?
4 of the 5 keys inside that valet box unlocks a restraint on this chair, freeing your partner.
And if you don't, please don't tell me you get
You
electrocuted.
get
If you
electrocuted.
hit the sides of this fence, you will be electrocuted.
Oh my God, is it
Hi-ya.
like Operation, the dark version of Operation? By the way, electrocuted used to
I'm here
mean
for it.
electricity and executed. So I really hope no one dies on Fear Factor.
Every 15 to 20 seconds, the person inside of this chair will be electrocuted as well.
Stop saying electrocuted. Just say tased. Electricity is dangerous. It can stop the heart. It could cause the heart to fibrillate, which is not a useful
And they don't
rhythm. You
give
can
not
actually
one
get skin
iota.
burns
You signed
from
your life away
electricity.
on the
So it really
waivers.
depends on the amount of current, how high the voltage is, how long it's being passed through your body. Also depends if your skin is wet or dry. Like, all those things matter.
Oh my god!
And she got tattoos before, so you know she can handle some pain.
In that tank are electric eels containing over 1,000 volts. Grab 6 electric eels and transfer them over to the other side of the tank.
You gotta hold them eels? Medically, I don't know if this is okay. Like, if my patient said, doctor, I'm here to get clearance in order to touch eels with my bare hands, I would say, please leave my office right now.
You just gotta commit.
Guys, I'm committing.
You just gotta commit.
This is awkward.
No?
Just a big baby.
He should touch one.
Joe.
Go ahead. Grab the big fat one. Don't touch it. What did I tell you? Grab it.
Sucks.
No.
He learned his lesson.
What you talking about, Joe?
You got plenty on you. Come on over. Now he's got to suck 30 leeches off you before you each eat 10 of them.
Come on, bro.
1.
Bro. Before they eat 10?
Ew! You know, people used to do leech therapy, and there are some things leeches are not terrible for. Like, so when leeches attach to you, they release a chemical that prevents clotting from happening because they want to keep sucking your blood. So that chemical can actually be utilized for certain conditions. I don't recommend.
I don't care what any of the facts are regarding leeches. Keep it a bean. Keep this shit 100 yards away from me. I don't care. I don't think any of us care.
recommend using leech therapy on your own. It's more for scientific research purposes.
Hurry up!
You know what's
And you
funny?
gotta
I'm
eat
acting
it
grossed
off,
out by this, but
oh!
this is usually how I spend my Friday nights. Sorry, Thursday nights. What'd you do last night? Suck some leeches off my partner. What'd you do? Oh, did you guys have dinner first? No, we had dinner after. The leeches.
When I was born,
Oh, Mike.
See? I'm tapping. Can't do rats, bro. Nah, I mean, we just not doing that on these sides. We don't do rodents. We don't. Pretty sure you can see the childhood trauma in my eyes. We don't do rats.
all over me.
I want to know, because I'm a doctor and I didn't learn this in school. What's the difference between a mouse and a rat?
Rats are bigger.
Oh, what if you have a big mouse? Like, look how big this mouse is. Is this a rat? Sorry, I had to do that.
Thanks for apologizing.
I felt every
said,
single
"That was
foot
fun."
of all those rats. Oh my God!
But rats
Don't
do
open
transfer a lot of diseases. Leptospirosis, hantavirus, so many issues. Salmonella, like the bacteria lists are huge. Bubonic plague, how did that happen back in the day? Ratas.
Can't believe I'm gonna have to be chained up.
I got my son in a makeshift life-size condom breathing out a hole, bro.
Brother suffocating. I hope he doesn't freak out.
Hold on a second.
Yo,
Did
Fear
they just
Factor was outside, son. They put my boy in the freezer in a challenge. Ooh. They want you to
Seeing my
experience
brother
death.
suffocating. I hope he doesn't freak out.
Hold on a second. Did they just escalate this and make this 10 times more difficult? Just going into an enclosed environment like that would instantly trigger claustrophobia in most people. Claustrophobia is a specific phobia. A lot of people have that. Your symptoms will be like nervousness, anxiety, all the way up to having a panic attack. And having a panic attack, for those who's had them, basically feels like the world is ending. You can't take a deep breath. Your heart's racing all over the place.
1 minute, 30 seconds is gone.
You know when there's a stampede at a mall or a sporting event, the real danger is like putting pressure on your chest so much so that you can't breathe. That's what I feel like is about to happen right now.
This is like my worst fear, and like
He's like a human condom right now.
Hey! All right, okay.
So what happens? Did he just do chest compressions on him? He's alive. You don't need to do that. These are superworms. I think superworms are actually edible and they like contain some decent protein. Oh, there was an article in the New York Times not too long ago with superworms because they can actually digest styrofoam and plastic, and maybe they're a solution to our recycling dilemma. Now what I thought I would talk about on Fear Factor. Someone's gonna be powerlifting after this.
In her mouth is wet once. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
This show is disgusting.
I love this show,
Sadists
though.
have created this show. And somehow all of America tuned in.
I ain't doing none of
You're
that
each gonna
shit.
have to walk barefoot on this broken glass.
See, this is more of a mental thing. So the thing with broken glass is, I'm gonna give tips. Ideally, you do this with wine or champagne bottle because it's more curved and more gentle, the glass, than like if you were to use glass from a drinking glass. And also because there's so much glass, the smaller particles kind of fall through and allow a sinking sensation. So when you step, it's not as bad as stepping on one piece of glass. Most people don't even cut their feet if you're doing it correctly.
Never knew that.
Yeah, see, he's doing the right thing. He's like separating the glass to get the edges off.
Whoa. Lift your foot up. See it putting it right
Look,
in my foot.
the
He
one
walked
glass.
across all this glass, and it only started to hurt when he stepped on one piece
Yeah,
of
that's
glass.
crazy.
Our strategy
That's crazy.
is for me to try to eat most of the marshmallows.
Random analysis on that one.
What is the marshmallow? It's a marshmallow covered by bees? At first challenge seems doable, then you realize the marshmallows they have to eat are covered in live flies. Flies are gross because not only do they like land on poop and then land on your food, who knows where these flies have been. Do you know how flies eat? Like if they land on your watermelon, flies puke on your watermelon first in order to get their enzymes into the food.
I ain't know that.
I came so close to throwing up there, my eyes are watering. How are they eating that? I mean, the flies are just protein, so it's fine. It's just like society has ingrained this into my mind. Oh my God, my eyes are watering.
He said it's fine.
Two
I'm good.
marshmallows down. And Tiana ate one, so 5 more to go.
I'm not faking this. Stop showing the zoom-ins. I'm trying to give you medical information, but all I can think
My
about is
son
not
is
puking
with
right
it.
now. The FDA allows some pretty shocking things in your food. Click
Yo,
here and
that
check
was
that out.
crazy.
As always, stay happy and healthy. This
I ain't
list
gonna
will
run.
surprise
Some of
you.
that was crazy.
Like, it's
bro.
surprising.
I ain't gonna, like, y'all had me at the rats. Everything else, I think I could hold it down. Electric eels, tear gas, they're not that bad. But when it comes to The edible shit, like the buffalo testicles and the rats, miss me with that, man. That miss me. But this was the most dangerous fear factor challenges. Eesh. I'm gonna holler at you guys next video. Hit the like and subscribe button for more content. We gone.